Hi again, Doug here from X-Frames FPV, and today I've got a mailbox for you, and it's kind of an unboxing because I've only got one product here that I'm going to be showing you. This is from gearbest.com. I appreciate this being sent to me and letting me review this stuff. You know, I really enjoy reviewing these cheaper, some of them are not really toy grade, but they're, you know, more for beginners and that kind of thing. And, you know, I teach a lot of beginners, so I enjoy reviewing this stuff. So let's get right to it. This is the Coretex Tiny 90 millimeter micro brushless. Okay, so I've got a lot of brushed, but this is a brushless. So it does have pentaprops. In other words, they are 5 blades, and those are really nice. Let's go over some of the specs on this. Obviously it's tiny. Obviously it's 90 millimeters. It is tiny. It has pentaprops, 3K carbon fiber, 1106, 7500 kV motors. It's got a PIKO F3 flight controller and a 4-in-1 20 amp ESC. And then for the VTX and camera, they're an all-in-one 600 TVL, but it is switchable from 25 to 200 milliwatts. So, you know, everything's really nice and packaged, which is good to see. Sometimes they just throw stuff in a box or in a bag. But again, it's CoretexRC, and these are the prop guards. Really nice carbon fiber, so they're going to be nice and light. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Here we have, this is kind of some of the upper kind of protection, I think, for the FPV system and for the antenna and all that. This is hardware for the frame, and I was looking at the machining before I put it on camera, and the machining is pretty good on this, so that's a good sign. More hardware. Everything's bagged with their logo on it, so you know that's nice to see. Then we got Velcro strap. We've got just a little JST connector, which we're going to be using probably. I'm not sure if we're going to use JST. I haven't decided yet on what kind of, for our LiPo, what we're going to use. More hardware here. This here is then going to be the bottom plate, or the main plate of the drone, and then all the electronics. So let's go here. And some of them have the flight controller and some of them have motors. Let's go first. Okay, well here is 2 of the motors. Like I said, these are 1106. They're not even branded at all. They're 7500 kV motors, so I'm not sure what brand they are. So this here is the flight controller and 4-in-1 ESC. And I believe here we've got, looks like it already does power for you. Got that connector there, and then you're going to probably run, I'm not sure if you're going to have to run each wire. I haven't really looked into this one, but really nice and clean. It's going to make a nice layout. And then if you do have to replace one, you can replace just one of them. And then here we're going to have probably more motors. Yep. And then finally, this is going to be the all-in-one. Now, let's see what they have here. This really is an unboxing because I did not really take a look at most of this stuff before I got it on camera, as you can tell. I'm not sure exactly how you switch it. I'm trying to find any switches, and I don't find any switches, so maybe you switch it. Oh, there it is. I'm assuming you have to hold it down or something. You guys, as I was turning around, like, dude, it's right there. It's right there. So, you know, I will run this circular polarized cloverleaf antenna for a while until it breaks, and then I'm just going to put a linear or dipole on there. So that's really it. That is the CoretexRC 90 millimeter and a mess on the desk. And so we're going to get this thing built up. We're going to do a build video on this, and just to show you how it's built. But we're excited to get it on the table, and we're excited to fly it. My son is always asking me, Dad, we need something brushless that I can fly in the front yard. And so we're working on a 3-inch, and that's coming up. This is the 3-inch we're working on. Just thought I'd show you that. Isn't that cool? Jason in Texas sent this to me, and so that's the 3-inch we're going to build. Since this is a mailbox, we might as well show some other stuff, right? This is the Hyper Baby 3-inch, and so that's going to be our other one that we can fly around here. But this Coretex we can fly indoors and not have to worry about so much when the kids are out there. If the kids are out there, I don't want to be flying something brushless that can cause damage. So guys, I appreciate you. I thank you so much for staying with me. It's been a few days since I posted. I don't know if you can tell from the lighting. I'm not sure if I like it yet. I'll have to see once I start editing it. We have totally moved the shop and everything is different. And so you'll see that here pretty soon. I'll kind of show you the kind of how it's laid out. So again, hope you guys have a great day. Check out my website, xframesfpv.com. Check out GearBest, where you can buy this CoretexRC 90mm. And I hope you guys get some time to fly.